Today, I'm going to show you guys how to build the Paladin bunker. It's the perfect base for a duo or trio that will be costly for an offline, but also provide plenty of defensive positions in case of an online raid. This base also allows for many possibilities for turrets and shotgun traps. The costs you're seeing on screen account for everything including the deployables. If you're new to the channel and you need high quality Rust bases, consider hitting the subscribe button down below, as I'll be making more in the future. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick tour of the base real quick. So as you can see, there's 4 TCs, outer TCs that are holding the wide gaps up. The front 2 right here are going to be the same. It's just a simple airlock with turrets on the sides. And then coming around here to the back outer TCs, we've got another airlock kind of with a shotgun trap, some beds and stuff for respawns, and then you got peaks, of course, into the compound and outside. And then also I added these roof peaks right here. I kind of thought they were fun to use, so. And it's the same thing on this side as well, so. So the turrets pretty much cover the whole compound except for the back right here. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then coming to the front door, we've got some furnaces in the front. Jumping up here is our second floor loot room. And as you can see, there's traps placed above the doors and stuff. So there's lots of areas for traps in this base. You just got to be kind of creative with it. And then you got tier 2 locker, just some more boxes and stuff. Coming down into the bunker, as you can see, there's more shotgun traps. Coming down in the bunker, it's just gonna be the main loot area probably. Actually, I wouldn't put your main loot in here because it's kind of, as you can see, it's kind of compact. So if you're a full trio living in this base, I would definitely put a lot of your loot upstairs, so you don't have to get around as much in here. But it holds a decent amount of loot. And then to seal the bunker, then you just place like a low wall right here. It could be twig. That'll seal it. And then you just spawn back in here and destroy the wall. And it's open. So yeah. Just gonna go up to the 3rd floor real quick. Alright, as you can see, there's some beds up here, more lockers. And then this is really where it starts to shine. The peaks in this base are just crazy. I mean, you've got peaks down into the compound, these ramp peaks down outside the compound. There's this ramp peak right here that you can see like towards the front door. And as you can see from the outside, like, people are not gonna know that you're right there. It's just brutal. There should be a roof here, but I just had to fix that real quick. Alright, so back down to the peaks. As you can see, you can peek up to the roof as well. You can see kind of people's toes if they're on your roof. And then these back outer peaks, got a lot of room here. And as well as this door peak down to the back of the compound. So then coming up to the roof, we've got turret right here, 2 turrets right there. And it's just overall more good angles to peek down in the compound too. You can drop down here if you need to. So it's pretty nice. Very, very high in mobility, but it also provides a lot of protection down here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So starting off, we're just going to find a flat area in terrain, and then we're going to place a low foundation like this. Try to get as low as possible without, obviously, if there's like terrain around it, then don't go too low. Then place another foundation with a triangle right next to it, and then just seal this in. And then I'm going to place garage doors in the front, but you can obviously place double doors. And then I like to place a TC in the back right. And then coming back here, we're gonna wrap this around with low foundations. And then the next part is really important. Might seem really random, but it's actually going to ensure that our bunker doesn't get messed up. Okay, so we're going to do a triangle on the opposite side of the TC. Seal this one with half walls so that no one can soft side it. And then we're going to place a half wall right here with full walls on top of all these. And then we're just going to go ahead and seal this all in. And for the starter, I actually don't like to use the bunker because it gets kind of compact space. So I usually like to add a doorway right here, but actually upgrade this to wood so that we can destroy it later when we're wanting the bunker. And then add this shelf above it. If you have double doors here, then you might not want to add this shelf right here. But this is where your boxes are going to be up at. Place some more wall frames on the bottom. Then for the boxes, I'm just going to show you guys how I usually do it. And then obviously you can add the normal TC loot room. And then I'm going to place the workbench right here. Another small box right next to it. As you can tell, it's obviously getting fairly cramped in here. So for a trio, it's going to be a little bit annoying. But as you expand, there's going to be more and more room to work with. Then we're going to place furnaces down here, just against the wall. Then I like to place one sleeping bag right here. 2 in the airlock. And if you want to expand a little bit more, then I like to add foundation like this. Higher foundations. And then this is going to be our jump up, so make sure you don't seal this in, but we are going to put walls like this. Just add a double door. So yeah, you can just add a double door like this, and this can be your front entrance. So yeah, this is the starter. Might look kind of weird, but... Okay, so once you guys are ready to expand the base and make the bunker, we're just going to remove these bags and furnaces. And then this wood doorway that we made, we're going to chop this down with a tool. Just place 2 roof tiles after that. I want to upgrade them to armored, just because that's what the final form is. And then, just showing you guys again, if you place a low wall up top, it's going to seal it. Just like that. And then coming back down here, you can place 2 bags on this side of the bunker, like this. You might have to jump for the second one. And then if you have a third man, just place another bag on this side. And then you can also fit a small box along with this bag. And then there's also room for a couple boxes underneath the bunker. Alright, now that you're done with the core area, we're going to go upstairs and start the second floor. Just remove this doorway so you can get up and seal this wall. And come back down here, you can add some garage doors. And then I like to add the furnaces right here. Okay, so now that you're ready to make the second floor, we're first going to expand this honeycomb upwards, just by the bunker. And then also on the opposite side by the TC. Now your base should look symmetrical, and then we're going to add a layer of walls around it. Except for that square right there. Then you can fill in the roof like this. This is going to be your jump up right here, so we're just going to place a half wall. The wall frame. And you can place wall frames where I'm placing them. You can just spam garage doors in this front area. Then you also put one right here. So right here is going to be your tier 2. And this is going to allow you to craft meds and other things while you're up here. So you don't have to go down in the core. Oops. And then this area is going to be a loot room. I just like to add like 4 boxes, 4 large boxes. And then if you want for extra space, you can add some small boxes as well. Okay, and then we're gonna put a locker in this corner right here. Hey, so while editing this video, I just realized that it's better to put a large battery in this corner instead of a locker. So if you want to go and do that instead, that's totally up to you. I just recommend it. I like to just cover this up with a window, and it'll be sealed. And then you can add some boxes underneath the jump up as well. And a great spot for a research table would be on this side. I'm just gonna add the jump up right here. Okay, so now that you want to make your front door, we're just gonna place a foundation that's a little like this with 3 triangles around it. And then we're gonna be able to place a floor because of the half wall right there. Just seal that in. Your front door is gonna go like this. I like to place shop fronts on either side. Alright, and then for the jump up, I just like to add like a furnace for now. Then add walls around here. And you can also make this a loot room right above it, so I like to place a floor with a half wall. And then for this loot room, you can just place 2 boxes, 3 small boxes in the middle. Just like this. Alright, coming down here, you can also place like a repair bench in this corner. Some boxes underneath it. And just kind of put whatever you want down here. You just put another furnace and some boxes. Okay, so before we do the 3rd floor and expand to the rest of the base, I just want to show you guys that I upgraded the core to armored and the 2nd floor to sheet metal. Obviously, you don't have to do this right now, but it's really important to do it as soon as possible because it just grants you a lot of extra security. So coming to the sides of the base now, we're going to add honeycomb like this. And on this side, we're actually going to have to place just some half walls because of the bunker messing things up. And then do that same thing to the other side of the base. And you can upgrade them to sheet metal if you'd like, just for extra security. Okay, so now on to the 3rd floor. Now this is gonna be kind of like the 2nd floor, except we're just gonna add doors on the outsides basically. And they're gonna connect up to the wide gaps, and it's just gonna give you great angles to peek down on. So yeah, I just kind of spam wall frames down this. And then your triangle ladder hatch is gonna go right there. I like to place it like this, just so it airlocks. Just like that. And then your double doors are gonna go on these outsides. And then the rest are gonna be garage doors. Honestly, it's up to you on how many garage doors you have inside, but I honestly think the more the better, so. And these are gonna have single doors. Alright, now for your lockers and beds. I'm just gonna show you guys how I like to do it. And you can add mixing tables. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now that we're done with the third floor, we're going to want to put our wide gaps up as soon as possible so that it can provide a lot of security to the third floor. So first, our wide gaps are going to start out here. So we're going to expand off this square right by the shop front. So place 2, you can do twig. Place two squares out and then 1 triangle, and you can build back with triangles, and then just remove these triangles right here. I'm just gonna build a stone now, so upgrade these and then build out. Hey there again. So actually messed up again. Just don't place that square on the left. I don't know why I placed it while I was doing the tutorial, but it's just completely useless and it messes up the build later on. 3 squares like this. This square is going to be closest to the front door, this extra one. And then we're going to place 2 more squares with triangles on the outside. And you can remove these 2 triangles in the middle. This is going to be where your TC is, your outer TC. Let's just check if we can build it. Yep. And then you can just seal it in with a window. And a doorway. And then what I like to do is bring this over here, place walls up just like that, and it kind of brings it together. And then if you want to, you can add your doors on right now, just like that. Alright, and then for the wide gaps, we're going to put up wall frames like this. And we can put a triangle right here, a square right there. And then this is going to allow us to make this little gap on the side. And if you're having stability problems, sometimes this triangle doesn't place. You actually just have to come down here, place 1 or 2 wall frames like that, then place it, and then you can get rid of these. Alright, so now coming up here, we can place windows with a roof above it, and then you can also place the ramp that you're going to use to peek down with. And then the windows are going to have vertical embrasures on the sides and then the horizontal in the middle. Just like that. And then you're just going to repeat this same process on the other side. I'm just going to do this real quick. Okay, now that the 2 wide gaps are completed in the front, we can come in the middle here and add 2 wall frames on each side, and then add 2 half walls in the front. Remove the lower half wall so you can place a low wall, and then I like to add a ramp so you can obviously see a little crack through there, and then it's honestly a really good angle just to see out to the front door and stuff. And then you can use the wall frames to place double doors that will airlock like that. They might get a little bit annoying to jump through, but I think it's well worth the angles. Alright, and then underneath this wide gap, I also like to add half walls and a low wall. This allows a little bit more security if you're like standing right here and there's someone underneath you. Just do it to the other side as well. All right, and then coming to the back, we're gonna add more honeycomb. So we're gonna put triangles like this on each side, and we're just gonna extend this upward like this. And in the middle here, on the middle triangle, we're actually gonna put half walls and then windows. And what this will do is add a, if you put this type of window right here, it'll add like a little peak to the back. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then it also allows you to add a little area for loot too. So as you can see, we can add like a couple small boxes if you want. All right, the last step is to do the back wide gaps in the outer TC. So we're just gonna come down here, we get twig, place 3 squares out instead of 2 this time, and then a triangle. Remove those squares, and then build back with triangles until you can't build anymore. We're gonna just destroy all of these except for 1, and then I'm gonna upgrade this, and then just build wall frames up, place a floor. And as you can see, it's gonna make this wide gap and a little pixel. I don't know, kind of like, it's kind of off center from this triangle right here too. Then we can add windows up top and a roof. All right, and then to get the outer TC, we're just gonna place a triangle like this, and then 4 squares into the first 2 you can upgrade. But the next 2 we're just gonna remove, and then these 2 triangles. You can just place your TC in the corner like this. You can just make it the same way the other ones you made. Alright, and then we can just come back and connect it. And it's gonna have a door, so just like that. You can just put it like that for now. All right, and then just go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Alrighty. Now that all the wide gaps are completed, you can obviously come and make the back bedrooms for them. So for these ones in the back, these are gonna be more complicated. So first we're gonna place square off to the right, and then a triangle and a square off to the left. I like to add windows on this side, just normal windows. And then you can add another door on this side, so it airlocks like that. And then what we're gonna do right here is put windows on each side, but you can also put a triangle roof. Should be able to place it just like that. And then you can seal it in like so. Actually, you might need to place the roof first, just a heads up. Yeah, just like that. And then you can put your horizontal peaks on this side. And then over here, just use vertical peaks. It's good. All right, and then you can add bedrooms. Maybe even like a locker on this side if you want to. Like this. And I think what's really important is if you open these doors, you can see that people will have to get past this little crack in order to get in your compound. So I just like to add a shotgun trap, just watching this crack. So a lot of people will just die from this shotgun trap if they try to get deep. All right, and then you can do the same thing on the other side. So now that that's done, pretty much the only thing left is the roof and just finishing the compound. I'm just gonna do the roof really quick. It's gonna be symmetrical on both sides. I just like to add windows in the back right here with vertical windows, and then roof triangles on either side of that. And I like to place a half wall and a low wall, and then on these two triangles right here are going to be roof triangles, and it's going to create this little zone thing, kind of wraps around, and then low walls over here, and in the middle right here we're going to place one roof walls on each side, and then we can place a wall frame, and this is where one of your turrets is going to go. Alright, and now just repeat that on this side. Alright, and then you can also put turrets right here if you'd like. And obviously these turrets can't do anything until you get these wind turbines up, which you can just put up like this. Alright, and if you really want to add like boxes and sleeping bags, that's totally up to you. You can just, I feel like it would be really safe over here by the low walls. You can just put maybe like a sniper or something, like a bolt. You really need to spawn up there quickly and kill someone. You can just put it on this side as well. Yeah, this roof also has a lot of open area for like a mini copter, and maybe even a scrap you could land here. I don't know about, you probably can't, but I don't know. Tell me in the comments if it can, I guess. And then the last little part is just going to be the auto turrets. So we're just going to place triangles in each of these. Alright, and as you can see, the turrets pretty much cover the whole compound, so I think they're really nice. And then, of course, you're gonna have to add the barricades on top of the outers and stuff. So for these back ones, we're just gonna place 1, 2, 3, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then for these ones, it's gonna be a little bit more complicated, but place like twig off the back of it. You can place, it's like 1, 2. Obviously destroy this afterwards. Alright, and then when you're just placing your walls, we're just gonna get 2 walls in between here. Try to get it kind of close to the wall. It's in the right direction. Should fit. Just like that. Do the same on this side. Actually, this one is going to be not that. This side. Another 2 walls. Alright. And then this side is going to have 3 walls. I like to do one on this side, another one on this side first, then just connect them. And then on this side, we are also going to have 4 walls. 1, 2, Actually, excuse me, 3. Do not do 4 walls. It's not gonna be enough room. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now, obviously, you could make it a little bit better than me, but that's the general outline for it. And then you can place your furnaces, just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it can fit 4 furnaces in the back. And then in the front, I just like to do like an oil refinery on this side or something. So yeah, it's a pretty spacious compound if you want it to be. And let's see where the building priv is at. It goes all the way out to here, yeah. So people cannot build in, really. It's pretty secured from all the outers. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the base. You guys want to see more bases like this, just hit the subscribe button down below. Comment down below what base I should do next. And yeah, see you guys.